Alright, so I'm Francisco Barron, and I'm going to teach you guys about writing compounds. So, usually the first step to doing this is, number one, you have to write the symbols, and the second is determine the charges of the compound. 3 is to determine the common multiple of the charges, and the fourth, and not least, is write subscripts after the respective symbols. Alright, so those are the rules. Oh, snap. Those are the rules of what you have to do about this. So, for example, we have potassium sulfide, which is sulfide is sulfur, but when it has the ID, it's the ion of the element. So, what you have is the symbol for potassium is K. That's a positive charge, so just one. And then sulfur is S with a -2 charge. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to grab 2 potassiums in order to do for that to combine with sulfide or sulfur, which would be K2S. Alright, that's how you do that. Okay, erase this. Alright, and the next compound that we're going to do is calcium nitride. Alright, calcium nitride, the symbol for that is Ca for calcium, and the nitride is just N. So calcium has a +2 charge, while nitride has a -3 charge. Alright, so some of you are thinking, hey, how am I going to get to do this? And so what it adds up to is that this has to be compared to a 6. So what you can do is that you have Ca, which is 3, and of course 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6 altogether. So that's how you have calcium as 3 calciums. And then what you need next is 2 nitrides. Alright, so you have N2, because N is 3 plus 3, so that's that. And so how you see there is calcium is a +2 and negative, and then nitride is a -3. So that comes up as positive and negative, which comes up as 0, so it bonds together. Okay? Alright, well, can't erase it, so I'll just put it up there. And another one is hydrogen dioxide. Some of you might know, like, oh, this guy's getting easy or anything. And hydrogen dioxide is, as we all know, is, you'll find out in a minute. But H is the symbol for hydrogen, and that has a positive charge, while oxygen has a -2 charge. And so what we're going to need to do is grab H. So we're going to need 2 H's to come up with the oxide is the same thing, which would be H2O, as some of you know, which is water. Alright, that's what hydrogen dioxide is, which is H2O. And then another one is iron 2 phosphate. Okay, now some of you think, oh, well, this might be hard or anything, but usually if you understand it, it's actually pretty easy. So the symbol for iron is Fe, and if you look on your table, it'll usually be a -2, positive or 2 or 3 charge. But we don't need to worry about that because the Roman numeral right here tells us which one we're going to have, which is going to be 2. So that would be a positive 2 charge. And then phosphate, as we know, is PO4, which is a negative 3 charge. Alright, so how to make this combine with each other is that you're going to have Fe as 3 because you want to come up with a multiple of the same number. And this is where it kind of gets a little weird. So I'm going to put PO4 in parentheses because what we do here is that it's a negative 3 charge and we're going to have iron for 3, and then it's because it's plus 2 charge. But the reason why I put it in parentheses is because you have two phosphates in the same area, because if you don't have it in the same area, and if you just put it as 2 right there, it's like, well, it's a 2 charge. So it's phosphate 4, PO4 as a symbol, and then you put parentheses around it. You put 2, which represents you have 2 phosphates. All right, and while you have that, you have the 2 phosphate ions to match the iron. So, thanks for watching this video, and have a good day.